Hey everyone, welcome to West New York Brews. Boom is what we're doing here.
That was super fancy.
Boom. We are a beer and home brewing podcast.
Scott.
I know, right?
Through Scott.
We're trying a new platform, and I'm looking at a different screen. It's confusing me. My name is Scott. I'm a home brewer just outside of Buffalo, New York. With me is Brian of the Buffalo Beer League, also just outside of Buffalo, New York. We're going to tell you what we're drinking in a second, and then we're going to talk about what we're looking forward to coming up this weekend and onward as we go through the Buffalo Beer Buzz at buffalobeerleague.com, and you can follow along with us. So, Brian, how you doing?
I am doing very good. I'm very full. I was out to dinner with my in-laws. My brother-in-law was
excellent.
Home from Syracuse. My sister-in-law was in from Rochester, and I had a steak. I had 2 Manhattans, and I'm very full. Woo-hoo. But I'm ready for a beer, and I'm ready to talk about beer.
Where'd you go?
Colony House in Irving, New York. Is a fantastic establishment.
Good place for a steak?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, what I normally get, I normally get a twice baked potato and a blue cheese stuffed steak.
Oh, that sounds phenomenal.
Right.
All right, before we get to the theme song, which I'm not sure how it's going to work, we're going to see how it sounds. And before we do that and talk about what we're drinking, if you want to support the podcast, please do so by rating and reviewing or by doing your shopping on Amazon through our link, which is buffalobeerleague.com/Amazon. And we're going to start the theme song right here and see how this goes. Better. So I don't know if we can have 2 of them going at once, like this video here.
Wow, I like that. That was very tranquil.
I'll figure that out. But here we are on a new platform, and we talked about it last week. You should follow us on YouTube, as we're going to start posting these on YouTube, as we've split off to a Buffalo Beer Buzz podcast, which is what you're watching now. You might be hearing it on the West New York Brews channel, or if you've already subscribed to the Buffalo Beer Buzz podcast, you'll be hearing it there as well. And we suggest that you do subscribe to the Buffalo Beer Buzz so that we can separate these 2 channels and give you more beer news. But first, Brian, what are you drinking?
I am keeping it simple, as I have been the last couple of weeks, drinking a Buffalo Brewing Company, going with the Simon Pure.
Yeah.
This week, I bought a ton of this the last time I was at the brewery, so I'm still drinking through it.
Nice. I am drinking a Reposado with a splash of lime from Steelbound.
Okay, cool.
Which is a barrel-aged tequila for people unsure. I'm not sure I pronounced it correctly, but Reposado. Again, with the tiny little splash of lime. Typically, I drink a Reposado neat, but I'm the type of person who really likes tequila. And this one, it's my second of the night. I thought, I'm just going to throw a splash of lime in there. So yeah, and you can get that at Steelbound. It says distilled and bottled at Steelbound. So I'm looking at the Beer Buzz this week. The Brewers Invitational is where I want to start because it is this weekend, February 28th, 2 to 5 p.m. We've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks, but there are still tickets available. For the 7th annual Brewers Invitational, it returns to the New York Beer Project Beer Lodge on Saturday, February 28th. I promise this is only my second. I know, I promise. Some beers that will be poured at the event include Mortalis, Brewing's Beer Holder, Yogurt Parfait Fruited Smoothie Sour, Old Man Beerma. Is that sound right?
I think it's Beerma.
Beerma? Oh, yeah, look at that. Yep.
Like old, yeah.
Old Man Beerma, Nectaron Double IPA, and EOS. Brian, what are we doing here? What is going on?
Hey, man.
Metallis Purple Wax Imperial Stout, as well as Other Half's Dankest Dad Imperial IPA, Big Ditch's Boysenberry Whitewater, and Ellicottville Brewing's Barrel Aged Chocolate Cherry Stout, to name a few. Okay, before we get into the tickets, that beer list was in English, but made me feel like it wasn't, is what just happened. I was reading
Yeah,
English words, but what is going on?
the the way you were reading that, Scott, made me sound very incompetent in my writing, and that I made a ton of mistakes.
I don't know if you did. I think it's me. I
Two
assume
tequilas will do that to you.
I assume that's what it feels like when people listen to English speakers and they don't speak English. Tickets are $50 and include a commemorative tasting glass, a $5 food voucher, and access to over 50 brews from 30 local breweries, cideries, and meaderies. Designated driver tickets are also available, and you can purchase tickets here, which, again, I say every week, go to the Beer Buzz, click on the link. Or I did put them in the show notes last week. I'll do the same thing this week and put them in the description. This podcast will come out Friday morning like they typically do. All right, there was a lot of talking. Ooh, oh my goodness. Maybe I'll put this out Thursday morning because we are recording on Wednesday night, just so that we have the Another Caucasian Gary release party
Oh yeah, good idea.
in here. Maybe I'll put this out tomorrow morning. Resurgence Brewing, Another Caucasian Gary release party. They're throwing another release party for Another Caucasian Gary. It is a White Russian-inspired stout created by homebrewer Scott McMillan that won the 2019 Dude Hates Cancer Homebrew Contest and a silver medal at the 2025 New York State Craft Beer Competition. Drop by the taproom on February 26th, that's Thursday, at 6 p.m. to sample the beer, meet Scott, and more. Ooh, I would get to meet Scott. I love that.
Yes, you can even take a picture with him.
The Big Lebowski will be playing in the tap room. There will be bowling contests for prizes, White Russian drink specials, and special cask versions of the beer, Maple and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the dude abides. The event is free and open to the public. You talk about Scott very frequently. People listening
I do.
would know. I sometimes feel like it's confusing. We're like, me and Scott, and I'm like, not me. It was this Scott.
Yeah, normally when I feel like that when I talk to other people in the beer scene and I mention Scott, I feel like they automatically assume I'm talking about you. And it's not no offense to Scott from the beer league, but I do feel like when I talk about like both of you Scotts on the podcast, I always feel like people default to making or thinking about you.
The Scotts.
The Scott.
He has a killer voice for a podcast / radio. Scott McMillan. We got to get him back on.
Yeah, he's been on a couple. And while we're specifically talking about Another Caucasian Gary, if you listen to our sister podcast, The Best Beer I Drank This Week, which I host on a weekly basis,
yes,
I profiled or I featured Another Caucasian Gary sometime back. So just go to buffalobeerleague.com on the right rail, click on The Best Beer I Drank This Week, scroll back because Scott is actually on that podcast talking about this beer. Both of us are on there talking about how much we enjoy this beer. And it was a really fun podcast to listen back to. Yeah.
I'm looking to see if I can find the number quickly. Oh, it's going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
First season? Yes. See, number 18.
First season.
Came out April 2nd, 2024 for people listening. 12 minutes long. It's a really easy listen. Go to The Best Beer I Drank This Week, wherever you find your podcasts. I forgot to share the screen for people watching on YouTube, so we're going to do that right now. Share screen. Right here. Share. There we are. All right.
Wow. Look at how far we've come.
I know, right? This far. I have a Stream Deck too. I got to figure out if I can put the Stream Deck buttons to do that. Oh, and just click it. All right. We're going to have
I'm not
this.
going to pretend like I know what that means, but
we're going to have this up and running. So let's talk about, we talked about the release party. I feel like last week we talked about Steel Leaf. This week they're closing on Saturday, and they need your help to drain the bar before they turn the lights off. The event on Saturday will feature live music from DJ Looney Tunes and more. Quote, Cheers to the good years and help us drain the bar one last time, the brewery says. We're raising our glasses to every memory, every pint, and every one of you who made Steel Leaf what it is. Steel Leaf Brewing will host a liquidation sale on February 27th. That's going to be Friday, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and be selling select furniture, fixtures, decor, and brewing-related items as we wind things down. According to the brewery, you ready? Everything must go. It says it right down there. All right, Brian, this is your chance to get into home brewing or pro brewing, I suppose.
Pro brewing. There we go. Would your wife and kids mind if we converted your garage into a professional brewery?
Only if they found out.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. So if I change this shape, I love it. Love it.
I love that we're learning on the fly with this.
I feel like that was somewhat sarcastic, but I'm gonna go with it.
No, I think it's great.
I want to see if therethe's anything else dated on here.
I don't believe there is. No.
Yeah, I did a quick browse through. I don't like to be 100% because I like to go and then ask you stuff. Big Ditch Brewing, the Ridge West Seneca giveaways. Step Up Buffalo is teaming up with Big Ditch Brewing and the Ridge West Seneca for a pair of giveaways. Big Ditch Taps and Apps experience, which includes a $100 gift card for Big Ditch, and the Ridge Beers and Bites experience, which includes a $100 gift card to the Ridge West Seneca. To enter for Big Ditch, click here, which is a super long URL. I thought it was going to show up on the bottom of the screen share, but it doesn't. So go to the Buffalo Beer Buzz, click on the link, and enter your name and email to enter for the Ridge. Oh, I'm sorry. And enter your name and email. For the Ridge, click here. Also, really nice long URL. The deadline for the Big Ditch Taps and Apps experience is Thursday, February 26th, and the deadline for the Ridge Beers and Bites experience is Monday, March 2nd. That seals it. I'm putting this out tomorrow morning. So if you're listening the day this drops, you have today for the Big Ditch one. Did you sign up for these, Brian, or can you not win with your past history with Step Out Buffalo? I can win.
Yeah, that might explain why I've never ever won one of these contests from Step Out Buffalo. But yeah, I did enter for both of them. I probably won't win. But and you can click these links right here in the Buffalo Beer Buzz, and that takes you to the event or the giveaway page on Step Out Buffalo. You can also go to Step Out Buffalo's Instagram and go to the contest posts on their Instagram page on their feed, and then enter that way.
All right. So you see what just came up when I clicked it. That's what happens. Enter to win a Taps and Apps experience from Big Ditch Brewing. Right there. You come down to the bottom, you enter your email, first name, last name. I am not a robot, enter giveaway. I suppose if you are a robot, you're not allowed to enter.
I wouldn't think so.
How long before AI listens to this podcast?
So, Scott, I wanted to ask you about this.
Go for it.
So this Big Ditch $100 gift card.
Mm-hmm.
So say Scott Panfill enters this contest, wins this $100 gift card to Big Ditch. Now I'm very curious about this. Are we eating, or are we going $100 of pints of Hayburner?
Ooh, that's a really good guess, or a really good question. You know what? I would probably have to bring the family. If
you're
the
right.
family knew about it. But I don't know. I feel like maybe you and I take a field trip. We'll bring Scott and Jesse.
I don't hate that idea if one of us wins this.
Right? Then record it. I'm in. All right, hold on. There's only two more things here. Ticket giveaway for the Golf Expo at Pearl Street Brewing. The Golf Expo, which we talked about last week, I think, as well. Saturday, March 14th on the 26th. 2026 on the 26th. Good job. Saturday, March 14th. Golf Buffalo and Tap and Craft are teaming up to give away 2 free tickets, which is a $70 value to the Golf Buffalo Expo at Pearl Street Grill and Brewery on March 14th from 3 to 6 p.m. with a beer and spirits tasting, a market of local golf brands, and a Players Championship viewing party. To enter the giveaway, click here. Not that long of a thing, but still a bunch of different
Ooh.
characters. It's on their
Oh.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Let's see whose Instagram. We'll click it and see where it brings us. There we go. Looks like Tap and Craft's Instagram is the one that it links to.
Yeah.
So find them on Instagram or just click the link at buffalobeerleague.com and click on the Beer Buzz. Tickets are $35 and include beer and spirits tastings from 10 craft brands, commemorative tasting glass, local golf market, and more, and can be purchased here. I'm going to read this one. Okay. https://golf-buffalo.com/golf-buffalo-expo.
Nice.
I know, right? Again, you can find them in the notes or in the YouTube description or on buffalobeerleague.com. All right, Brian, last thing.
Woo.
Ellicottville Brewing announces a new line of hard teas. They have introduced a new line of flavored hard teas, EVL Tea House, brewed with real tea. These 4%ers include flavors such as half and half, which I assume is like an Arnold Palmer, not so much like the creamer. Raspberry, original blueberry, and chai tea lemonade. Quote, introducing a new family of handcrafted hard teas, EVL Tea House. Ellicottville Brewing says 4 distinct flavors brewed amongst the scenic rolling hills of Ellicottville, New York, often colloquially referred to as Evil. Brewed to transport you to wherever your happy place may be, take the scenic route, try Evil Tea House today. Do you think they mean EVL? Who calls it EVL, right? It's just Evil.
Yeah.
Cans of Evil Tea
Thinking.
House can be found in all EBC pubs, as well as select local beer retailers soon. I hope we didn't just call Ellicottville evil, and that's not what they were going for.
Well, isn't that what I'm pretty sure that's what people call it?
I'm pretty sure, right?
I mean,
And
I don't live
agree.
there. I'm not an Ellicottville resident, but
I have never said EVL. It's evil.
No, neither have I. I always say evil, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then we're in agreement, and any complaints can go to Brian.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that.
All right, so we're on the new setup here and 17 minutes in. Anything else you want to add, Brian?
Yeah, a couple of other things I want to mention very quickly. Since you will be posting this in the morning, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah,
We
let's do
pinky
it.
sweared before we started recording. Now is a very good time to follow us on social media. We are on all of the pertinence. Facebook.com/The Buffalo Beer League, on X at Buff Beer League, and on Instagram, Threads, and Untapped at Buffalo Beer League. And I mention that because I am giving away 5 pairs of tickets. Now, that's 10 tickets total, 5 pairs of tickets to the Brewers Invitational, which we talked about earlier on. We talked about that earlier on in the podcast. So all you have to do is go to Buffalo Beer League on Instagram, which I just mentioned, at Buffalo Beer League, all spelled out, one word, and click on the pinned post. It's a picture of a Brewers Invitational tasting glass. It's very simple to find. First class on the first post on the BBL grid, and all you got to do is like the post, and then enter a friend. Like, who would you bring? Tag your beer friend. Who are you bringing in the comments? Drop a comment, and like I said, I will be pulling those winners tomorrow. 5 pairs of tickets. New York Beer Project was very, very gracious. Our friends up there were very, very gracious with tickets for the giveaway this year. And I was really surprised, pretty blown away when they gave me 5 pairs, 10 total tickets to give away to this event. Oh, and speaking of the Brewers Invitational, I didn't get a chance to mention it earlier. They emailed me today a full brewery roster and a partial beer list. So stay tuned to our socials. It's an image, it's a graphic, so I should be able to put it up on our socials, and I will have it at buffalobeerleague.com either tonight or tomorrow. So if you want to know what you're getting into, New York Beer Project, I didn't even mention it in the article that I wrote here in the Beer Buzz. New York Beer Project has 6 beers. One of them is their first ever Coolship ale, and that they brewed last year in their Coolship and at the Beer Lodge. I am unbelievably excited, over the moon excited to try this beer. But they have 6 beers and they all sound excellent. So I'll be hanging out. If you're going to be there Saturday, I'll be hanging out at the New York Beer Project table. They probably are going to have to pull me away from that Coolship ale. And, so that's coming soon to buffalobeerleague.com, and just keep an eye out for that.
Excellent. I like how you said up there, but it's at the Beer Lodge this year, so it's not quite as up there anymore,
That is
which is
true.
great for us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, shout out to us Southtowns boys. I mean,
All right.
we've toiled away long enough in craft beer purgatory, so we deserve good things to happen to us.
Agreed. All right, I have the Rearview Ramblers closing theme for us.
Ooh,
Not the
sexy.
other one. So here we
Savage.
go. Follow on the social medias. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe there. Love it.